What's poppin', dogs? It's Mr. Allen with some similar triangles here. We'll be solving for the missing side or sides in each one of these examples. So first one here, I got triangle ABC, triangle DEF. Got some information about sides. We're going to be finding this one right here. And some angles. Well, are these triangles similar? Let's see here. We've got this angle and this angle. Those two are congruent, B and E. And then I also know that C and F are congruent as well because of the same measure. So these two triangles are similar by angle similarity. And although it doesn't ask us for it, I'm going to write out our similarity statement here. So I got triangle ABC is similar to triangle. And how do I figure out what goes where? Well, B and E both have the same congruent mark. So E needs to be in the middle. F and C are both 40, so F needs to be at the end, which leaves D at the start. It's easiest to write these statements here with the angles. So if you have corresponding angles, it's a little bit easier. Once it gets into sides that are proportional, it's kind of tough, but you can deal with it. Okay, so I've got my similarity statement. Now, you might already know how to set up the proportion here, but I'm going to show you guys how these all work out. It's a good way of teaching it. You don't have to lay this out every time, but if you do get stumped, setting up this giant proportion that I have here, or as I like to call it, a super proportion, not a bad move. And then you can start piecing things together. So check this out. AB, all my sides would be AB, BC, and AC. And then the corresponding ones for the other triangle would be DE, EF, and DF. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place all the information that I know into this super proportion and see if I can get one of them that's completed and the other one that might have the missing part. So let's see here. AB is 6, so I can place that right up here. DE right there is 8, so I can place that right down here. And then let's see here. AC, where's that one at? It's up here. So X right here. And then DF, that's right down here. We got 4. So I have 6 over 8 can equal X over 4. I don't even need this middle one here. So let's rewrite that. 6 over 8 equals X over 4. And now I can cross multiply and solve. So you could have just gone right to this here. It's not too hard to see it in this one, but some of the problems get kind of crazy in this super proportion here, as I like to call it, because it's 3 fractions. It can be very helpful. Okay. 6 times 8 is, I'll do a different marker here. It's going to get lost. Is 24 equals 8 times X is 8X. Divide by 8. We get X equals 3. Excellent. Cool. First one, done. All right, next one. Over here. Oh, boy. We got a couple expressions that we're dealing with. X plus 1, 2x minus 4. I'm going to have to plug back in at the end to get those sides right there. So let's get to work, man. All right, first up, are these even similar? Well, I've got 110, 110, so that's good. But then I got 30 and 40. Those are not the same. But wait, hold up. 30 and 110, that adds to 140. 180, the amount of degrees that are in a triangle, if I took 180 and I subtract 140, I would get 40 degrees up here, which is the same as that. Is this 130? Let's see. 110 plus 40, that's 150. Subtract that from 180, that is indeed 30 degrees. So these two triangles are in fact similar by angle similarity. Once again, angle similarity. Let's write a similarity statement. A, B, C is similar to which triangle? Let's see here. A would match up with D because they're both 30. B would match up with E. And then C would match up with F, D, E, F. It's not always going to be in alphabetical order. They do switch that up sometimes. Sometimes they're rotated around. I made them alphabetical because it's just nice, okay? But they're not always that way. So make sure you're not just like alphabetical every time. No. All right. So now I'm going to set up our proportion here to see if we can piece everything together, okay? So we've got the 3 dealios here, AB, BC, and AC. And then we've got DE, EF, and DF. Now, you don't have to do this, like I said, every single time. You could go right to this, one of these next spots here. But if you are struggling with it, I think the big proportion there is a good way to lay some, foundation for success. Okay, a foundation for success. All right. So AB is X plus 1. So let's see here. Equals. So AB is X plus 1. AC, where's that at? That's 8. That's all the way over here. And then, let's see here. DE, that's 2x minus 4. And then DF is over here is 12. So again, we're not using this middle one here. I'm not going to rewrite it all. I'm just going to go right for the cross multiplication. 12 and x plus 1 is 12 times x plus 1. You can distribute on the fly. Be careful. Be careful with that. I see people mess up distributing on the fly with cross multiplication, so watch out for that. Then we got 8, and then we got 2x minus 4. Okay. Now I'm going to distribute the 12 in and the 8 in. So we're going to have 12x plus 12, and then we've got 16x minus 32. Okay. So now I got to solve for x. It's a linear equation, so we'll get the x's on one side, numbers on the other, rather than a quadratic where we got to set it equal to 0, factor, and solve. So let's go ahead and subtract 12x. That will give me 4x over here. Add 32. That's 44. Divide by 4. And we get x equals 11. But hold up. Maybe I shouldn't have circled that, because it says solve for the missing sides. So that would make AB right here would be 11 plus 1 is 12. And then we've got DE here is going to be 22 minus 4, right? If I plug 11 in, I'm going to get 22 minus 4. That's going to be 18. Boom. There's my two sides, 12 and 18. We got it. Super dope. Again, you could go right to this part right here where you just have, okay, I've got x plus 1 over 2x minus 4. I know those are corresponding sides. They're both across from the same angle. And then I've got, let's see here, we got 8 over 12. They're both across from the 40. I compare those up. That's cool. But again, if you're struggling, I would set up your proportion here. Sometimes they even just ask you, like they say, here's a similarity statement. Write a proportion for all your sides that are going to be proportional to each other. And you have to write that up. So big proportion is helpful to lay the groundwork there. But other than that, guys, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you again for watching. Keep watching the dope videos on similarity. And, like and subscribe. Spread the word. See you later.